Dear Prime Minister and members of Parliament.
Hello, I'm a grade 5 at Balmoral Hall in Winnipeg, Manitoba. This year, we are learning about biodiversity as part of our IB PYPX exhibition. Over the several weeks, we have been inquiring into many threats to biodiversity, including climate change, land use, pollution, invasive species, and overexploitation.
As kids, we look up to you as the protectors of Canada, and right now we are facing one of the biggest challenges of our lives.
Biodiversity is in danger.
Did you know 150 to 200 species are going extinct every day? Or 500 species in Canada are at risk?
And this is all caused by us. One species, humans. We are threatening the planet.
I'm doing my best to help, but we are reaching out to you, the Canadian government. We need your help too.
We know the world leaders have met to discuss the global issues, like the climate crisis and biodiversity loss.
You say that we're going to reduce our carbon emissions 30% by 2030 by switching to renewable energy.
You promised to protect 30% of land and ocean areas by 2030. You announced you will work with the Indigenous communities and knowledge keepers to help protect Canada's nature. You pledged to end deforestation by 2030 and to plant 2 billion trees.
You agreed to ban single-use plastic like straws, cutlery, and bags.
These are big promises. 2030 is only 7 years away.
We are reaching out to you today, begging you to keep your promises and to set even bigger goals as species continue to go extinct at alarming rates.
I'm 11. I'm already afraid my grandchildren will only know Arctic animal from stories of when I was a young girl trying to take action.
Despite your promises, we see you are still investing in pipelines and oil projects like the Bay du Nord project. We are still chopping down our forest for logging, mining, and to make room for our roads and cities. And it's disappointing to learn about the highway plan to go right through the Greenbelt in Ontario.
Canada has very biodiverse forests, and we need to do more to protect them.
Deforestation contributes to climate change and pushes animals out of their natural habitats. If they can't adapt fast enough, they can die.
Mining is a big industry in Canada, but it has a big impact on biodiversity too, from all the deforestation and pollution.
Electronics can be recycled. Instead of mining, let's switch to urban mining and mine all the valuable minerals right from our electronics and reuse them.
We support deforestation worldwide by buying products with palm oil. Iceland has banned palm oil, so why can't we? As you know, plastic pollution is a huge problem, with trillions of pieces of plastic in our oceans and microplastics in our lake, land, and food.
Not only is plastic pollution causing millions of marine animals to die every year, but is also affecting us. We are literally eating plastic.
Canada needs to step up the ban on plastic products, invest in businesses that make plastic alternatives, and look to countries that already have plastic bans to find solutions.
When habitats are threatened, invasive species can take over. There are hundreds of invasive species in Canada. We need more rules and education.
Did you know around 30,000 animals are poached every year and turned into rugs, trinkets, and medicine? With bigger fines and more regulations, we can ensure we're not supporting illegal wildlife trade and sports hunting in Canada.
Let's stop burning fossil fuels, building roads, and destroying forests.
Let's ban fast fashion. Life in plastic is not fantastic.
I'm just an average grade 5 student who wants a clean and green future. I have made promises that I know I will keep. I hope you will keep your promises too.
You might ask what I'm going to do to save the planet. I will switch to reusable containers instead of plastic bags and bottles.
I will shop at local markets instead of big box stores and plant my own garden.
I will compost more in my house.
I will lower the thermostat and turn off the lights to save energy. I will plant trees and wildflower gardens.
I will reduce my carbon footprint by shopping sustainably. I will buy things that last forever and thrift. I will get a hybrid car like my mom, bring reusable bags to the grocery store, and get a guppy bag for laundry.
I will become vegetarian. I will also fly less too. I will walk and ride my bike and scooter more. I will convince my parents to buy an electric car.
I will be an activist and stand up for issues that matter.
I will teach other people about climate change.
You can also take these actions at your house.
We are just normal kids who have dreams for the future.
I dream that we could walk outside and breathe fresh air, to spot a polar bear or a painted turtle.
to swim in pristine lakes and rivers with no plastic in them.
Is this too much to ask? Don't you want this for your children too?
As kids, we look up to you as role models. You have made promises to protect biodiversity, switch to renewable energy,
Stop deforestation, ban single-use plastics, and work with Indigenous communities so their voices are heard too.
Dear Canadian government, please stick to your promises and we will do the best we can to.
Our future depends on it.